The Central Bank of Kenya has retained its growth outlook in 2022 at 5.9%, despite headwinds posed by global economic shocks. According to the Reserve Bank, the Kenyan economy is largely sheltered from recent shocks, including the Russia-Ukraine war, even as commodity costs pressures remain exacerbated. Now, according to data from the CBK and the Kenya Revenue Authority, Kenyan imports from Russia and Ukraine account for a share of 1.8 and 0.9% of all imports. Wheat is the leading export from Russia at 44%, ahead of fertilizers at 17% and iron and steel at 25%. Meanwhile, 74% of imports from Ukraine are wheat, 10% is soya beans, while 5% covers legumes. The governor of the central bank added that inflation remains well anchored, with food prices expected to remain at moderate levels as the rains arrive.
Our growth projection has not changed from what we had before, and I thought I explained why it has not changed. First and foremost is the connection with the Ukraine and indeed Russia. And I made the point that that is actually not significant. They are not significant trading partners for us. So I don't think there'll be, you can say that the GDP growth projections will deviate dramatically from that. Of course, the indirect impact is through global growth. So a sort of a scaling back of global growth will obviously affect us. But I think the point here is we had already seen that in the context of COVID-19. And I think it wasn't as significant. So let's keep it at, and that's why we kept it at 5.9. And as we go forward, we'll update our projections.